What's up? What's up? What's up, tribe? How you guys doing?
What up,
How
y'all?
are you guys doing? I was gonna say JB is cooking dinner, so he might be popping in and out. He trying to fry some chicken, honey. We don't want him to burn up the chicken.
I'm here.
So, how do you feel like they dealt with the aftermath of the surgery and everything? We'll get into all the details, but how you think this week was?
Good week, but they still pissed me off.
Of course they did.
Still pissed me off. Monday's episode was the worst episode for me. I hated Monday's episode. It was revisionist fucking history. If I'm being honest, it was revisionist history. That's not how things have played out, but I'm gonna let them have it.
But it wasn't supposed to be exact. Exact. It was supposed. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
And I already knew people was gonna feel some kind of way about it. Oh, I forgot. I already knew people was gonna feel some kind of way about it. I knew people was gonna feel some kind of way about it. Kevin, I am so sorry. I saw your message yesterday and I forgot to respond. I am so. You know how you read something and you respond in your head. So Kevin, I
Mhm.
saw because baby Kevin hits me up every week and be like, "What time and whose channel?" Kevin be like,
He
"What
be on
time
me.
and whose channel?" So thank y'all for welcoming me back. Y'all act like I've been gone for. We literally did last week's review. we we didn't skip a week, y'all. I mean, I'm glad y'all missed me, but y'all act like we ain't been here in a month. We literally did last week's review. We just did it on Monday. Maybe some of y'all missed it because we
I
did it
think
on
that's what it is.
Monday and
I
we did
think
it on JB's channel.
yeah.
Yeah, I know we alternate every other week. So last week was JB's week, but both of us were busy last weekend. So we did it Monday at like 1 o'clock Monday.
Just before the
So
episode
if
went
y'all
on.
didn't see our reviews last week, we'll put the link in the chat. Cajun, you a mod. Can you put the link for JB's for the review from last week? We reviewed last week, y'all.
Mhm.
But I'm glad. Y'all act right. I think some of y'all probably just missed it. Cause they like, we missed y'all. We missed y'all. I'm like, we literally talked about
Because you
last
even
week's episode.
because you even brought some of your audience over.
Yeah, I did. I did a redirect and
Listen.
everything. I sure did. I sure did.
Oh, they say you haven't been live as much as usual.
Miss Pretty Amazing. Yes, I have. Yeah, listen, I have. I literally have. I was out of town this weekend, but I literally was live every day. Are you subscribed to both of my channels? Because I was live.
Yeah,
Was I
yeah,
live
we went.
yesterday? I went live on Friday. I went live on Thursday. Like, I appreciate that, Jazzy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. I've literally been live. I literally have. Now I am behind on my reviews, but y'all want listen, let me tell y'all something. I went out of town. Sorry, not sorry. Like I went out of town, y'all. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Anyway, we're gonna get caught up over the next. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm going out of the
I'm about
country.
to say you're going out the country.
I'm about to go out of the country for a week. So y'all really gonna I'm really gonna be
I'm about to say, since I thought about that, I'm like, you're going out the country.
right. I'm really gonna be so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna be late on Big Brother. I'm gonna be late on Chasing LA because I'm not gonna be able to do any of that till I get back in the country. So but it's okay. I love that y'all miss me. I just don't want y'all to miss the content. Cause y'all know
Right.
YouTube be tripping sometimes. So I want to make sure that y'all are still getting the notifications and getting the content and all of that. So
They do because
but
that's what's been happening. Like people will say, when I go live, they're like, I didn't get in until after you got off live. I'm like,
baby, listen, I lost 9 subscribers this week. And I'm like, how the hell I do that? Either y'all was really mad at my content I did about T.S. Madison, or either people was really mad about about what I had to say about T.S. Madison, or YouTube the unsubscribe some people because 9 subscribers in 1 week, that's crazy. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Um, there are no Beyond the Gates episodes this week.
yeah,
You can
we
go out of
discussed
town.
it.
Well, I'm saying I'll be out of town next week, not this week. I'm leaving a week from tomorrow. I'm going out of town, so I'll be here this week. This is my birthday week. I'll be here. I was supposed to be in Atlanta, but I'm not. The show was canceled, so I'll be here this week. Anyway, let's get into it. So immediately after this, we'll be going straight into Heart and Hustle Houston. Um, So let's get into it. I thought this was an okay week. I mean, the last 2 weeks were really, really good. So it'd have been hard to keep that momentum 3 weeks straight. I mean, it's a soap opera. It ebbs and it flows, because the reality is it's hard to keep an intense level every single day for every single storyline. So I thought it was a good week. I knew you guys. When I say you guys, I mean the people who hate Eva and love Kat. I figured most of y'all would not like the Monday and Tuesday's episode too much. I'm gonna be honest and say this. So Monday and Tuesday episodes, let me just go ahead and we're all about Eva and Kat's recovery. Now Eva came out of the surgery. She eventually woke up. Everything was good, but of course Kat had a crisis. And while Kat was in crisis, she had a dream. And it was basically what if the situation were reversed type of dream? What if Ted had chosen Leslie over Nicole? What if Ted had been an H daddy to Kat versus loving up on Eva? How would Nicole have turned out? How would Eva have turned out? Like, how would all of those things have turned out? And I know what the writers were trying to do, but I also knew that the Eva fans weren't going. I knew y'all weren't going to go for it. But I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna say I appreciate that even, and I mean I'm not gonna jump. Y'all know we just gonna kind of talk about it. I'm gonna jump ahead a little bit. I appreciate the fact that Kat came out of it, and Kat was like, "Listen, it gave me a better empathy, but we still ain't sisters. Like, we're not going to skip off into the sunset singing Kumbaya." And I can respect that because I think that's real. Like, I think that
was the only part I respect. Other than that, I hated that episode.
Okay.
Because to me, I get where they were going, but the way that Kat's dream went, it's not what actually happened in Kat's actual real life. Ted didn't choose. It's not like Ted actually chose Nicole and Kat over Leslie and Eva. That's not what happened. But for them to write it that way, where they flip it, he told Nicole he didn't want to be with her, and then he ended up being with Leslie. They get pregnant. They both the women pregnant at the same time. Eva has a life that Kat grew up with. And then Kevin, it's not that I'm just an Eva. I don't hate Eva. I like Eva, but I didn't like that revisionist, because Leslie because it would have been different if Nicole were a side chick that got pregnant.
Well, no, that's not. So I don't think they were, like I was saying, I don't think they were trying to give a play-by-play parallel situation. And I know, but I'm just saying, I think they were just trying to give. And so where I liked it. Let me say this. I liked it, but where I knew we were going to lose the Eva fans, the Kat fans, wasn't so much on that part, but was on the part that eliminated Eva's part in what happened once they came to town. Like, and again, I'm not talking about the being a brat kind of situation, but I think the criminal stuff. Like, I think, and I don't know if the writers want us to forget because they don't want to deal with it, or if the writers just, I don't know what it is, because it's like, even as somebody who has empathy for Eva, which I know a lot of people don't, even as someone who has empathy for Eva, where I get frustrated is I feel like they want us to totally forget that Leslie tried to unalive somebody twice and that Eva is complicit in that crime. Eva didn't know about it ahead of time. No, Eva wasn't a part of it, but Eva on the back end has helped cover it up. And yes, people could say, well, that's her mother. What is she supposed to do? Yada, yada, yada. That's not the point. The point is Kat knows, and Kat Kat is not going to let that go, and I don't think she should. And again, I have empathy for Eva, and I'm not a big Kat fan. But I think that's where we lost people is that part. You know what I mean? That's the part where I think because again, the dream sequence sort of gave the perspective that I always kind of argue with whenever I'm, I guess for lack of a word, defending Eva. I always kind of come from that perspective of, well, you know, Eva da 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 da, Eva da 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 da, Eva da 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 with that, and I think that's where a lot of that dream sequence was coming from. But I just think that's the part where we leave where I think it lost a lot of people. I liked it. I did like it.
That was the exact part where it lost me because it just felt like y'all are not talking about what in his dream. It's not talking about what Eva actually did to get to Kat. Like you came to town, you broke up. You and your mama helped break up her family. Granted, Ted also and I don't want to say Ted didn't contribute. Ted absolutely contributed by sleeping with Leslie. But when Eva and Nicole, not even Nicole, but when Eva and Leslie came to town, that was their master plan, was to destroy Ted's life. And didn't even give a damn about his kids that he already had. They just wanted revenge. And I think
and Leslie always hated Nicole. Because remember, I kept saying, what is it about the Duprees? Because she was fixated.
Yeah.
It was almost like she was more angry at Nicole than she was at Ted. And it's like, Nicole doesn't owe you anything. Ted was the one. Yeah. Right. And again, I know, like, the part about Eva coming to town to destroy Ted's life isn't even the part. That's the part where forgive is a strong word. That's the part where I'm not mad at Eva. Like, because again, all Eva knew is what her mother told her. And so what her mother told her was, he didn't want you. He's never been there for you. Because come to find out, Ted didn't even know that Eva was alive. Ted thought that she had the procedure. So that's not even the part. Like, and I think that's where I lose a lot of people when I say that's not the issue I have with Eva. Because I'm okay with that part. I'm not saying when I say okay, I understand that part. I understand her being okay with coming to town and blowing up this man's life. And I understand the anger. If you've been told your whole life that your daddy didn't want you, that your daddy is this rich ass doctor, millionaire doctor, living his best life with his doctor wife that comes from this blue blood family, and they've been ignoring you. He don't love you. He don't want to have nothing to do with you. You know, he ran us out of town. Like, if you lived with 20 years of that, I mean, Eva's in her 20s. That's all she's known. That's all she's known. That part, I understand her being on board with the plan, because you even saw how once she got to know them, she started having second thoughts and she started questioning it, even to the point where she tried to stop it. So that is not even my issue. My issue is, your mama tried to unalive this girl twice.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even so much that you didn't help, but you didn't have to help her cover it up.
That too. That was the biggest.
You could have just let the police find the helmet and let the chips fall where they may. So that's where I don't have no defense for Eva. But as far as how Eva felt about Ted, Nicole, Kat, like, I understand it. I definitely understand it.
Yeah, I get it. And then I also didn't like the fact that it was weird to me how everybody looked on Kat's family. Everybody loved Eva, but they talk shit about Kat. I was like, wow, I would never want a family. I don't give a damn how rotten I am. I would never want to hear my family talk about me like that. But what really threw me, and I said, I beg your fondest pardon, was when they said Chiva. I said, say what now?
Chiva? Oh yeah, they went too far with the Chiva. I think they went too far with the Chiva.
They lost me a Chiva. I said, I beg your fondest fucking pardon.
They went too far with the Chiva, because I was like, wait, what?
I was like, I beg your fondest fucking pardon.
Right, Xavier. That's the other reason too. Xavier said, but remember, Leslie made it clear that she was going to frame Eva and take her down with her. Well, that's true. That's true, because yeah, you're right. I do remember that part too. But again, but even with that, then that doesn't make sense that you forgave your mom so easily. Because I'm not fucking with you. Like, okay, fine, you blackmailed me into helping you cover it up, but we ain't cool.
Yeah.
We're not cool. Like it's one or the other. Like you're right. I do remember that Leslie was like, "Look, the helmet was here. We both lived here. It could have been me. It could have been you." Like I do remember that now. But then we ain't cool. Like then we not cool.
That's been my Yeah, I know y'all think I hate Eva, but I don't hate Eva. I actually like Eva. Eva loses me all the time, and I know I say it all the time when I say where she loses me. It's with her mother. I get that that's her mama, but my mama would never do no stuff like what Leslie has done to Eva. Said she was gonna frame her for this, kicked her out of the house after she tried to stop her from blowing up that anniversary party. Like the stuff that Leslie has done to Eva after the fact, there will be no coming. I don't care. I don't give a damn how if you gave birth to me or not. There is no coming back from certain things, and that would have been it. Like you left me out to sleep in my car.
Mm-hmm.
My man.
Yeah, I mean, if Ted had not been on his guilt trip of trying to make everything okay, like legit, Eva could have legit been sleeping in her car and homeless and walking the street. Like it could have went so far left, so far left. But because Ted was on this, oh my goodness, like because Ted could have really been an asshole about it and be like, I don't care if you my daughter or not, I don't even know you. You just blew up my life. You just ruined my family. Like the kids that I love and grew up with hate me now because of you. Like it could have went in a whole different direction. And I think that's what Leslie was banking on. Leslie was banking when she put Eva out, she was banking on Eva having to come back to her. And when that didn't happen, then she had to switch gears. So baby, listen, KJ, that is the $1 million question. None of us know why Ted is still living in that damn hotel. Well, actually, he explained it. I mean, he did explain why he's still living in a hotel. He was like, he just got lazy. He was like, life is just easy. Like, I don't have to worry about, get my dry cleaning. I don't have to worry about what I'm going to eat. I don't have to worry about keeping my house clean. I don't need no big old house. I got plenty of space. So, I mean, he kind of explained it when him and Shanice first started dating. When they were just they weren't dating. They were friends. But he kind of, because I think, what was that, New Year's Eve when they were talking and she asked him. Yeah. And, I think she said, don't you think it's time for you to find an apartment? And she was like, I know you can afford one. And he was like, yeah, but, kind of got lazy. I'm kind of comfortable. Like, I'm kind of comfortable with this. And hell, to be fair, for the type of apartment he would want in this area, hell, he probably paying that in hotel. That's probably what he paying in a hotel. So I don't know, but I knew that the Eva fan, I knew that the Cat fan still wasn't gonna be like, hell no. Yes. I knew it. Yeah. But again, I just think there was a lot of stuff that they just kind of lost in that moment. But
Cat got to where I wanted Cat to finally be. I just didn't want it in that aspect. It was just in that aspect. I didn't want it. But Kat finally got to where I wanted her to be, was for her to say, hey, I don't have to like you, but I'm not going to go out of my way to be a bitch to you. I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm not going to be all the things that I've been to you up until this point. Like, we can coexist, but just know we'll never be sisters. And then people got so upset that she said that to her, that they won't be sisters. I'm like, what did y'all expect for her to do? Like, oh, okay, just because I gave you part of my liver, yeah, let's be sisters now. That's unrealistic.
I agree. Like, I agree, and I think it's fair that, listen, we still ain't gonna be friends. Right. Jazzy Poetress, I kind of like your idea that maybe they should have done maybe Kat should have done flashbacks into Eva's life, like see maybe that would have been a better perspective, that Eva could have went back and saw flashbacks of Eva and Leslie growing up and seeing how Leslie really gaslighted Eva her whole life and kind of saw it. I mean, it's one thing to be told, it's something else to see it. Okay. But I don't know if that would have worked either. I think for the type of person that Kat is in real life, I mean, like on the show, I don't mean real life, but on the show, I think she kind of had to see it as her. I don't know, because she doesn't have any empathy for Eva. So I don't think she would have cared. I don't know if she would have cared. But maybe if they had done a good enough job of really showing Leslie not being able to pay the bills, Leslie dealing with, because they've alluded to the stepfather being abusive, not so much physical, but maybe just mentally abusive. Like, wasn't really a good guy, but Leslie did what she had to do. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. Like, maybe if they had kind of given perspective into just how bad things were for them growing up, and the fact that Leslie just kept hammering home to her, well, your daddy didn't want you. Your daddy hates you. Your daddy's rich and he won't even help us. And we can't even, like, maybe Eva wanted to go on a field trip or something. And Leslie saying, I don't have the money. Your daddy's rich. He won't even send us any money for you to go ice skating or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know if the fans would have been okay with that either. I just think it's just going to be Team Cat and Team Eva. Like, I just don't think there's going to be a bridge. I just don't think.
It might not be.
Yeah. But I think Cat, because of the person Cat is, I don't think that would have given her. I think she might have came out of that going, I really don't understand why you still deal with your mama. Like, I don't think it would have helped, honestly. Yeah. I think Cat needed to see herself. But I do, you know what, B-Lo? I like the fact that Eva did that. I like the fact that Eva told Ted, look, since I've been in town, like, you really been, like, I appreciate it, but you kind of haven't really been there for Cat. And that's something we've talked about. So I like the fact that Eva did have that conversation.
And I also will say this real quick. I'm so glad that Eva said what she said to Cat when Cat went to her room to talk to her, and Eva said, yeah, and I was gaslighting you too, because she would play up on making Cat the bad guy when Cat wasn't always wrong. I was like, finally, which I knew that you were gaslighting Cat, but I'm glad she finally said it. I'm glad you finally said it, because Eva was definitely gaslighting her at times. Because Cat ain't always bad, and y'all can't say it's always Cat, because Eva gave, like Eva said to Cat, they give as good as they get. So y'all consider, y'all can't play with me either, because Eva did gaslight Cat at times. Remember, what was it when Cat thought she had caught Eva last year, and Eva did a switcheroo on her? What was it? Because she found something, I forgot what it was. But yeah, Eva was a little sneaky one too. Is Cat perfect? No, by no means is she perfect. But we ain't gonna sit here and put it all on my girl.
I'm good. I'm done.
We ain't gonna put this all on my girl. We not gonna throw it all.
No, it definitely. Listen, it definitely is enough to go around. Like, I'm not getting ready to sit here and pretend like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it's definitely enough to go around. Like, I'm not going to play that. But y'all know I got a soft spot for Eva, so it is what it is. Yeah. Somebody got to have a soft spot for her, because y'all be tearing Eva up, buddy. Y'all be tearing her up.
Eva. I do like her, but I like Cat more. Cat just wins. But I like Eva. I do like Eva. But when it comes down to Eva and Cat, I'm going to pick my girl Cat. It's just gonna be Cat for me over Eva every day.
Okay. I respect it.
And I love Cat. Y'all know how I feel about Cat. I've never made any. I don't deny how I feel about Cat. Y'all know.
And here's the thing. Like, I'm not even, for the people who love Cat, I'm not even mad about that. I'm not even mad about it. We talked about this a little bit last week, how Isaiah's family rallied around him. We saw that his daddy went and confronted Joey about the whole impaler, whatever situation. I don't care. I'm over it. I don't know what we're gonna do with the impaler. I don't think we're done with the impaler storyline. I'm just not sure what we're doing with it. So I'm just gonna put that over there to the side for right now. Joey knows that his sister is up to something. You know what I'm saying? You team Eva, thank you, B-Lo. Thank you. Joey knows that his sister's up to something. I don't believe she left and went back to London for 1 minute. I do think that she's still working with somebody um in
the DC area.
Garland. In the situation. Like I definitely believe that. So I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I definitely don't think we're done with it. I don't think we're done with the storyline. I'm just not really sure what we're doing with it. I don't know.
They can move on with it. They can take it to hell. Because now that we know who she is, what is? I mean, the only other thing that can happen with this storyline with Joey and his sister is her come for his territory. That is it.
Well, again, I think she's going to try to get to Joey through his girlfriend, through Vanessa. Because did you ever go back and look at that scene when she said goodbye to him and the way she was just like, the way she was talking about Vanessa, she called her a bimbo, a bleached blonde. Like she was, that's what I'm saying. It was like, where's this coming from? And it was even coming off very like, I mean, it was borderline like, do you have a crush on your brother?
Or maybe she's overprotective.
Go ahead, girl. You don't think the sister is really the impaler? I do, but I think that I still think the sister's working with somebody. Like I don't think that old girl at the head of the hospital was it. No. I think there's more to it.
Absolutely not. I do believe that his sister is the impaler.
Yeah, I do think she's the impaler. I just think
they come from a criminal family. They come from if you listen to them talk about their dad was a criminal. He might not have been as big as Joey, but their dad was a crook. And
she clearly knew she was in her brother's territory, so it was very intentional. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said I don't believe she's gone back to London, or if she has, she's not done. Like it's more to it. I just don't know what they're going to do with it. I feel like that's a storyline they're kind of putting over to the side for right now.
Put it over to the side.
Okay, Kevin said that too. Kevin said he doesn't think that she's really the impaler. Okay.
They can let it burn. Just burn to a crisp. Yeah.
I just think it's more to it. I don't just like old boy when they arrested the dude and he was like, y'all don't even know. So like but then again, we still don't know what the hell happened with Chelsea Stalker. We don't know if she had a trial. We still don't know what happened with her. So and we still don't know why Madison is at the hospital when she was supposed to be suspended. Like it's questions. The writers be saying shit sometime, and I don't know if they just be forgetting that they said it or what, but
it's something that happened this week. I'm like, did y'all forget what happened 2 weeks ago?
Miss Key, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. There's a part of me that does think it's Kyle. I don't know. She insulted Vanessa because she thinks that Vanessa's the reason why Joey won't go into business with her.
That's what I'm.
She's working with Kyle to get back the Duprees for killing their son.
Huh?
This whose son?
Whose son?
Whose son died? You got to give me information. I must have missed something. Okay. When did Kyle get that arm injury that Nicole mentioned?
What arm injury?
The racist.
Oh, the racist white boy that Martin took out. They were backwoods rape, like.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, again, we don't know enough about them for us to say no. But remember, the racist boy was out of the country. Remember, they sent him out of the country.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he was living out of the country, and he said, "I came back."
Yeah.
I don't know. But Kyle's son isn't dead, y'all. His sons are alive. Yeah. His wife that died.
Yeah, he got 2 sons, and his wife, yeah.
Yeah, his wife died, not the sons. His sons are alive. I don't know. That's interesting. Again, when it comes to soap operas, I don't count anything out. So we'll see. But I definitely don't think. Well, I absolutely don't think we're done though. We're definitely not done with the story. So we'll see.
I kind of agree with what
Xavier said. That's true. You're right. I mean, that's true.
Xavier said something that I agree with. If they go a different route after telling us who the impaler is, that would be terrible. Like I don't think that would.
If that's the reason why that would be terrible, it wouldn't be terrible if If Kyle was the impaler, it wouldn't be terrible. I mean, think about it. He travels around to different hospitals, which means he could have a plasma situation set up at hospitals all over the country. I mean, it wouldn't be crazy. Now, if the reasoning is because of something going back to that racist situation, that I wouldn't like. But him being, I mean, I don't hate it. Because at the end of the day, ultimately, I wouldn't be mad if Nicole and Martin got and Ted got back together. I wouldn't hate it.
I wouldn't like that at this point.
I wouldn't hate it.
Because I like Shanice and I actually like Kyle. That's why
I do like Shanice and I like Kyle. That's why you don't believe it's him.
Mm-mm.
Well, so
I mean, I would like to, you guys, but I don't know if y'all watched that. So,
so okay, so Leslie sort of had a little heart to heart with Anita, and they allowed her to hang out with them so she wouldn't be by herself. Listen, at the end of the day, nobody is expecting that Leslie is going to turn over a new leaf and be a kinder, gentler person. She is going to be Leslie. But it was nice that for a moment they could put it aside and they could just be there together. Like, I wasn't mad about it. Because they weren't going, I mean, nobody was like kissing her ass, but they allowed her to not feel like she had to be by herself in her daughter's room alone. And I was okay with that. I was okay with that.
It was okay.
Yeah, I was okay with that. That was pretty much Monday and Tuesday. If I'm missing something, y'all let me know, child. I'm gonna be honest and tell y'all I don't like the Nicole, I mean the Danny storyline with Bill. And so honestly, I don't care about it. I don't like it. I don't like the storyline. I really hope they don't drag this thing out. Like, whatever they're gonna do, just rip the Band-Aid off and let's do it. I really, really, really hate it. I really hate that Danny is running around after Bill every 5 minutes. Bill, you better not say anything. Bill, don't say anything. Bill, don't say anything. Bill, don't say anything. I'm sick of it. I don't care. I hate that Danny did it. I hate that Danny gave Bill that sort of leverage over her. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I second that. I ain't got nothing else to add to it because I hate it. That's the easiest thing I can say is I hate that storyline. I don't know where, because this one, I don't know where the writers are going. I'm so confused. Y'all realize that the audience loved Andre and Danny, so now y'all done threw a wrench at them and us. So now we got to sit here, and that I think that's the thing that's really pissed me off with that storyline. It's the fact that I get it. Danny feels guilty about it. I definitely do. I guess she feels guilty. But what's pissing me off is the fact that she lays in bed with Andre and knows she slept with Bill and just has this guilty conscience, but she won't say anything. Which, I mean, she can't say anything, but it just pisses me off. And she's like, I love Andre. Andre is a good guy. Then why did you sleep with Bill? Granted, I get y'all in a high stress situation, but in a high stress situation, I would never think to have sex with somebody in an elevator.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you what's really pissing me off. Danny and Andre have never had a traditional relationship. They've been very clear about we could be honest, we could be open. Like, you have literally cried on his lap about Bill in the past. I would have, let me tell you something. The way I would have came out of there acting, first of all, I told y'all this last week. I wouldn't have lied about us being on the elevator together. Because why? That was stupid. And I wouldn't have said it that moment, but later on, like the next, like that night when we got home, the way I would have fell out and cried. I mean, he was already on them good drugs. The way I would have fell out and cried, the way I would have played it up like we thought we were about to die. We didn't know what was going on. We were stuck. The lights were out. And, you know, those old, like that fight or flight happened and those old, like I don't love him. It was just a physical reaction to thinking that I was never going to see you again. I was never going to see my kids again. We really thought, baby, the way I would have acted, the way I would have passed out on that floor and cried, and baby, please. And then it would have been over. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that Andre wouldn't have been hurt. I'm not saying that Andre wouldn't have had his feelings about it. But baby, the way I would have played that thing, and I just would have laid out on that floor, and I would have been like, I never meant to hurt you. I love you. And because y'all have always had that type of relationship, baby. Right, Kay just said he lifted to put me right. I'd have been like, I was trying to climb out. I was trying to climb out the hatch, and I fell. I fell on top of him, and next thing I know, we was kissing because I just knew we was never get it out of there.
That's funny.
Listen. Y'all can think less of me all you want, but I'm just telling you what I would have done.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just laughing because I'm hearing what you and Cajun are saying in the comments. He lifted you up, and you fell down on him and fell on the dick.
Fell on the dick.
It's the visual,
baby. I'm gonna just tell y'all the truth. That's what I would have done.
I do agree with you that I agree. We should have never went with the lie that Bill was under the stairs. Kat and Eva were under the stairs. So what other stairs are there in this damn country club that he was up under? And then we in the elevator. Like, why not just say we were in the elevator together? You don't even got to tell the fact that y'all had sex. Just say, hey, we were in the elevator together. I was up there with Ashley. I don't remember why Bill got on the elevator, but either way it goes, just say we were on the fucking elevator. It ain't that hard.
I mean, listen, shit happens. But I hate it.
I do too.
And I don't know where this ends. I don't know how it ends. I hate it. I mean, we know he's not going to run back to Ashley because Ashley's back with Grayson. So whatever. We don't care about that either. Yeah, I just hated it. So honestly, because I don't care, I'm just kind of over it. And then we got Haley over on the other side. She's kind of onto it. Chelsea walked in on him calling Danny's name. Like, y'all are just doing, like, this is the worst kept secret in fucking Fairmont Crest at this point. Like, everybody and their cousin is going to find out. That's why it's going to break it is Haley.
As much as I hate it, I think Kayla going to be the one to put two and two together.
Bill kind of already knows. I mean, Haley kind of already knows. She knows Bill's lying.
Yeah.
She absolutely knows Bill's lying. But Haley got her own little secret, so maybe that's why she ain't really pressing too hard. But she knows he's lying.
Haley got her own secrets.
Well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I was really talking about the one at the country club. But you're right. She got 5,000 secrets, Jack. And again, I'm over this whole poison thing. And if one more person tell me, well, poison takes time. She been poisoning this man for 9 months. If it take that long, listen. They don't need her trying to. You might as well wait for natural causes to take him out at this point. I mean, damn.
Because it's the slowest acting poison.
I mean,
at this point, it's a placebo.
I mean, she didn't have to re-up 3 times. How you have to get 3 re-ups on poison?
It's a placebo at this point. Because it ain't doing nothing.
Right. At the end of Friday's episode, she convinced him to go skydiving. Maybe she gonna cut his thing. I don't know. I mean, right. They need a refund on that poison or something. It's crazy.
That's gonna be her best bet is to just fuck up his parachute.
I mean, that's better than clearly the plan they already got.
Because it ain't working. Oh, he ain't had so much as a cough or a sniffle.
And even when his blood work was messed up, I was like, oh, okay, here we go. We ain't heard no more about that.
I hope the writers see that everybody is fed up with the Haley storyline and wrap it up.
They really need to, because I'm over it. I don't know what y'all gonna do. Don't care what y'all gonna do, but we need to do something about it. At this point, Bill needs to find out that she's trying to that she's a con artist, and then and then deal with it like that. Because it's clear that y'all don't want to write her off the show. So fine, find a way to salvage her to still be on the show. Because it's clear y'all don't really want to write her off the show. Because that's the only thing I can think of. Because at this point, y'all could have been got rid of her. Like y'all could have been got her off the show. Then we have shit, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, somebody said I don't want a pregnancy. Please don't make Danny pregnant. I'll be over it.
I feel like this is gonna happen.
Oh God, no.
I thought that's what's coming.
Damn, somebody just said something. I forgot what they said. They should have gotten Haley pregnant to keep her on the show. Well, maybe she might pop up pregnant. What happened to him asking about her family?
She had sex with him. Forget.
Not Haley and Bill scenes give Keystone Cops. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. At this point, have them get a divorce. Like, you'll do a better job keeping Haley on the show if he finds out that she is a con or she's up to something. Oh, I remember what I was. Let me say it now before I forget. And I guess we ain't gonna never find out where old girl is because I don't think she's gone.
Oh, Lynette.
Yeah, where's Lynette?
I forgot about Lynette. I guess they wanted us to forget about her.
Because if they think that I believe that Randy took Lynette out when Randy couldn't even take out a racist, you think I believe he took out a woman he had feelings for? No. I don't.
Not at all.
Y'all know how we feel. No face, no case. Ain't nobody. So, right. So, I think we can all agree that we are over the Bill, Haley, Danny of it all.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about this Tomas situation and him all of a sudden want to marry Kat. I think this is how we get rid of Tomas.
Please go to Puerto Rico and never come back.
Because remember, Tomas' role has been reduced.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we don't see him a lot anyway, we don't see him every episode, but I feel like he's going to propose, and maybe in the moment she's going to say yes because she don't want to embarrass him. But I do not think that she's going to go through with it, and I do not think she's going to marry him. So I kind of think this is where the end of the road, cue Boys to Men, because I really feel like this is the end of the road for Tomas.
It can be, and I wouldn't be. I wouldn't.
I mean, I don't think anybody would care about Tomas being gone. Like, I don't think any of us would have an issue with that.
Because him now wanting to marry her, I'm with Chelsea. It's like, dude, I'm with Chelsea and Naomi. Where did this come from? Now, Chelsea, you ain't got much room to talk your damn self because you asked Madison to marry you on a whim. But Tomas is even worse. When Kat wanted to move in with him, he said no. But now that she was like near, well, I ain't gonna say near death, but that anesthesia kept her asleep a lot longer. Now you want to marry her? No. Kat, say no. Don't be nice to the man. Just say no. No. We're good.
I'm personally it's just, I mean, and I think everybody sort of feels the same way. Like, everybody is like, Tomas, this is a knee-jerk reaction. Like, the only thing that's different, like, okay, I get it. You love her. You thought you were going to lose her. Even though, like, somebody in the chat said, was he climbing through any rubble? Like, I didn't see Tomas looking for her. I ain't see Tomas being upset. Like, I don't remember Tomas losing it over. Matter of fact, he left her ass at the hospital when she had to figure out what was going to happen to Eva. Tomas wasn't even there.
Tomas wasn't even there when they wheeled her and Eva up. Isaiah was, but I don't remember. Tomas was. I think he might have been in the background, but he wasn't talking to his girlfriend. And even when Kat went into the ballroom, he still wasn't, like, she was talking to her family. He was off to the side. I was like, okay, Tomas, goodbye. If that was the person that I'm in a relationship with, and I'm saying that I love, you better bet your bottom dollar we uncovering everything to find that person. I was actually literally thinking about that. Like I was thinking about that last weekend when I went home, and I was looking at somebody, and I was like, yeah, I would do anything. Like if you were in a situation where help was needed, I would do whatever I needed to do, even though the person can, be an ass at times. But yeah, no, Tomas did less. But now you want to marry her. Goodbye, sir.
Ray said, I've hated Tomas ever since he screwed Eva. That's valid.
Absolutely.
That's valid.
I would have never got back with him. You know I can't
Mm-mm.
stand my sister, and I don't give a fuck if you think we broke up. The last thing you need to do is sleep with her.
And I hate the fact that Tomas didn't get the smoke. Cat got
That
all the
even
smoke. I mean, Eva got all the smoke. And again, Eva deserved the smoke that she got, but I hate the fact that she just didn't have no smoke for Tomas.
Yeah, I hated that too. Because it takes two to tango.
Well, here's one person that says that they hope that
Mm-mm. I don't
that
want
Tomas
that.
that Cat accepts it.
Not
Okay.
for my girl. Cat deserves better.
Tomas didn't even get his hands dirty at the club, just standing looking dumb.
Yeah, that's all he ever do. Mm.
um so again, so we're up to Wednesday at this point. Honestly, it was a lot of Wednesday's episode was a lot of Danny and Bill. That's when Chelsea sort of confronted Danny about Bill calling her name. That's when Haley was kind of like, "What's going on? Like you've been real funny acting ever since the tornado." Um, and then Danny goes to his office to confront him again. I don't know how many different times and ways you're gonna tell that man, like he gonna do what he gonna do. And then Haley walks in on them after she done and then I love how Danny clocked that Haley was naked under the trench coat and was like, like you can't even come up with a new fantasy. Like, damn, Bill, like this what you had me doing. Like I loved that for like the face crack that in that moment. I loved it. I was here for
I
all of
did too.
that. Y'all think okay? That's somebody said I don't think that Cat should accept Tomas. I don't think Cat should accept Tomas's proposal either. Because honestly,
It ain't coming from the heart.
right? I don't think it's all right. I don't think that Tomas's proposal is any more sincere than when Cat was like, "Let's move in together." Like it was a knee jerk reaction to Madison and Chelsea, and I think this is another knee jerk reaction to
Near
you
death.
thinking that she's getting ready to die, right? Like it's the same concept for me. Um,
Because again, like I said,
it's
go back
pity,
to the
not
night of,
love. Yeah, I like
like
that.
go
Yeah.
back go back to the night of the tornado. Everybody else was concerned about Cat. Granted, I know Tomas is not a main character anymore, but even still, when we see him in the scenes, he didn't seem like he was that concerned about Cat. Even at the hospital, Cat is at the hospital. Your girlfriend is literally shaken up because Eva started bleeding, and she was shaking up from her bleeding, thinking she was gonna die. And instead of you saying, Grant, I get that he's a big brother, and his mentee was by himself, but I'd be like, I would not have left my person sitting at a hospital distraught like that. I would have been like, do you want to come with me? Like, I don't want you to be by yourself. I'm not leaving you here alone by yourself. Like, it wouldn't have been none of that. It wouldn't have been none of that. We would have been there together. Or like I said, we would have went to go get him, check on him, make sure he good, and come back to the hospital. But your girlfriend was tore up. The girl had that dress on for how long? With
Child,
that
you didn't
debris
even go
all
get the
over.
girl. You didn't even go bring the girl no clean clothes. Chelsea had to bring her some clothes.
The girl had that debris
Well,
all over her.
Roy really likes the Cat Tomas storyline. Roy said, "I would like Cat and Tomas to go to Puerto Rico and get married." Okay, all
Mm,
right.
I can't do my girl like that.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I definitely don't want to see them get married at all.
I can't do my girl like that.
Um, that was pretty much all of what did I say we were on Wednesday or Thursday, child? That was
We
pretty
won't
much
lose that.
that. Wednesday. Okay, it was pretty much on that. Oh no, that was Thursday. So we on Friday. Friday, now Friday is now this is a storyline that I'm kind of interested in. I just hope that the writers don't F it up. Okay. So here's the storyline that I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm.
I am so here for Deanna and her mental break.
Oh,
I am here for it. I am so here for it. I just don't want Deanna to screw it up.
the mental break. I feel so bad for her, but what I do love is the manipulation part of her mental break. Her manipulating her mama. I was like, damn. I
But
wanted.
Joey ain't falling for it. Joey ain't falling for that shit.
But Vanessa is.
Oh well, because she wants to. That's her daughter. She wants to.
Because when she went in there, she said, "No, no, no, no. You sit." I was like, Deanna. I
So
was
Deanna was sitting there
cracking
talking
up.
to Doug. Because Doug, now you want to talk about gaslighting. Doug's ghost was gaslighting the hell out of her. I thought you were going to handle this. I thought you were going to handle this. I'm sorry, Daddy. No, it's okay.
But it was funny though, because he was there.
Deanna is
Like,
definitely going to end up she's going to end up committed. But before that, what's she going to do? I think, listen,
she's gonna drive a wedge between
I know
Joey
y'all
and
hate. I
Vanessa.
know y'all hate when we go down this road, but let's just talk about soap operas in general. Let's not talk about a specific one.
Mm-hmm.
Soap operas in general. Every once in a while, we need a good serial killer. I
No.
think. I think Deanna gonna kill somebody. I do. You don't think Deanna's gonna kill somebody? No.
Who? Oh my god. Who? The only person she hates
I mean,
is
a
Joey.
character we can get rid of. Maybe he killed Tomas. I don't know. A character we can get rid of.
and and then you said so. So what? Oh god, that's funny. Oh god, that's hilarious. So what you want to do? Like run him over, stab him, shoot
You're
him?
welcome, Kevin.
Oh, you're welcome, Kevin.
I mean, maybe okay. How about this? Maybe not somebody actually be gone, but definitely somebody gonna be in the hospital. She
She gonna
coming.
hurt Joey.
Listen,
She gonna,
she's not gonna be able to get the joy. But what about Randy? Because did you see the
oh, I'm
preview
fine
for
with that.
next week? The preview for next week, Randy, Joey is gonna put Randy on Deanna because Joey ain't buying it. Joey knows something's up.
Yeah,
So
he not.
maybe Randy gets stabbed. I don't know.
Cajun, nobody wants a witch on this show.
Listen, I'm about to ban that word from my chat. I'm sick of you saying that every week. Nobody wants a
Don't,
witch.
don't nobody want. This is not passions.
She
As
only
much as I
hates
love,
Joey, y'all, but again, she's having a mental break.
she is.
When people are
She
having
is
a mental break,
clearly.
like she's talking to her daddy, who, as far as we know, he dead. Now,
Wait a
I
minute.
personally am not convinced that he dead, but for all
No,
we
me
know, the
neither.
man is really dead. So, like, she's clearly not dealing in reality right now. I know she only hates Joey. That doesn't mean that Joey is going to be the only person that get caught up in
Web
her
of
illusion,
delusions.
the delusion. Yeah,
You know something I was thinking when she was sitting
Correct
outside.
said she could kill Ted. Baby,
When she
Correct
was
hate
sitting
Ted.
outside talking, I was like, does nobody see her talking to herself?
Baby,
Like
she was
nobody.
still sitting on that park bench.
Because I was like, nobody see this girl talking to herself in broad open daylight. Because it was daylight.
Broad daylight.
I was like, damn. Because she had a whole conversation. I was like, oh.
Okay, wait a minute. Bilo said, I don't see this as a mental break, more like a sixth sense experience where Doug's spirit is in limbo until his under received justice.
No, this is a mental break.
No, she talking to a ghost.
Baby girl is talking to herself in public.
No, she
That's
crazy.
a mental break.
But remember, they alluded. But here's the thing: they've alluded to this. They ain't come right out and say it, but they've alluded to the fact that Deanna has some issues.
Nah, baby girl.
Remember, how
Yeah.
they kind of talked about her like in the beginning, like they alluded to the fact that Deanna has some issues.
Yeah. Yeah, baby girl is talking to herself. She done had a little mental break. And it's understand. Here's the thing: it's understandable. I mean, your daddy died.
Yeah. I don't think she's talking out loud in public. I think they're showing us the conversation. True. That's true, Quake.
That could be true. Either way
Yeah.
go, it's
But
still a
that's what I'm
lie.
saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like clearly, there's a mental disconnect
I mean, she
here.
still lost a grip with reality, though. Even if it's in her head, she still has lost a little bit of reality. But I'm
Oh
here
yeah.
for it. To manipulate her mama, I'm here for it. I'm here for the manipulations of Vanessa.
Baby, and Vanessa fell for a hook, line, and the sinker.
Baby, did you see when Vanessa hugged her and she rapped and Deanna hugged her and that little smirk on her face? I said, oh.
She crazy.
But y'all know I
And
like
I know
Deanna
that
too.
that's not politically correct these days. We not supposed to be saying crazy, but she crazy. She's
Who
crazy.
graduated? Who the hell was
Who was
Ron?
wrong?
Oh, Tyrell.
First of all, who the hell is Ron?
Tyrell ain't graduated Cajun. They were talking about his graduation and how they're going to go
Right.
take a trip. Tyrell has not
It hasn't
graduated yet.
graduated yet. Right. And why are you calling that boy Ron?
That boy's name is Tyrell.
I mean, I know I now y'all know I will mess up a name, but I don't
Well,
know
you know
where
his
you
name.
got Ron.
Well, you remember their names were Ron and Cecile,
Oh, okay.
but we don't
That's what
call them.
Cajun just said. Don't nobody call him that. Anyway. Okay. I love the fact that Leslie called herself, she was great moving with Eva. I love that Eva finally, I think for one of the, like lately, Eva's been putting her foot down with her mom. And Eva
Yeah,
was like, yeah. And even Isaiah was like, yeah, we're not doing that.
but I was
Isaiah was
with
like,
Leslie.
we're
I
not
was
doing
with
that.
Leslie when Leslie said, "Who asked you?" When Leslie said, "Who asked you?" I said at the same time with her, "Who asked you?"
Ooh,
Like, who asked you?
ooh. Did you say who asked you though? Ooh,
Yep, to Isaiah. What I
ooh.
thought is fun. What I thought was funny with Leslie with that whole she wanted to move in with Eva. Shout out to her shouts getting tore up in with the tornado. Praise, praise
Baby,
the
this
Lord.
baby, listen. Her and that shouts are getting on her. Listen, to the writers, hey, to the writers, listen, this what I want from y'all. Seriously. And maybe we this what I want from the writers. This is the storyline I want from the writers. Because that was pretty much this week. If y'all think anything to add to it, y'all can drop it in the chat. But I mean, I thought it was cute that Kyle and Shanice are doing physical therapy on the girls. And that
That
was a
was
little
cute.
cute where they ran into each other in the hall, whatever. That was cute,
I told
whatever.
everybody to stop.
Right. Like, y'all stop because all of y'all are doing too fucking much. Um, and that was realistic. Like when you're in the hospital, they do want you to get up as soon as possible, move around. And a lot of times they do just take you down the hall. Like if you're
Hmm.
not ready to go into physical, like there is a physical therapy space, but if you're not ready to go there yet, they do just kind of take you down the hall and back. So that wasn't unrealistic that they would do that, especially if the two of them are on the same floor of the
Lord.
hospital. Um, the writers responded to Really Be by saying how Leslie has invested money and she isn't spending it recklessly. Did they?
They touched on it because when Leslie was talking about the fact that she's gonna change over a new leaf, and that was when she tried to lead in with moving in with Eva because she was talking about, I may be rich, but she talked about what she does. So I didn't care. It was because we don't. I mean, I think we don't. I think at this point we don't let that money alone. Like they
Yeah, I
stopped.
don't even care no more. Like we know what y'all did with that. Like y'all would give her money, just kind of give her an even playing field. We got it. But this is what I want. This is the storyline that I want. I need y'all to circle back around to the articulates. Where
Oh,
is
Dante.
where's Dante? Where the fuck
Okay.
is Peaches? Why we ain't seen Peaches?
I think Peaches is. Eva said where Peaches was. Peaches is in some kind of
She's
a
in that rehab place,
yeah.
in that treatment. Okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really want, and I know some of y'all might not care, and maybe I'm just holding on to something but I want us to circle back around to this Dante storyline because um, I really do think that Dante is Leslie's daddy.
Oh, and that's what Leslie said about her money. She's subletting Peaches' apartment, so she's making money from Peaches' apartment.
Child, Peaches live. That might be $1,500 a month. Child, go sit down somewhere. I really think Dante is. I think Dante is Leslie's daddy, and I think that Dante was sleeping with Barbara and Anita at the same time. And I don't think that that Vernon knows. And I'm here for it. I'm here just like Vernon didn't know about Barbara unaliving herself and stuff. I remember he didn't know none of that. Yeah. So I don't think he knows I think he knows who Dante is, obviously, because Dante became Anita's manager, but I don't think he know that it was a love triangle going on. I'm telling you, it was giving me very Dream Girls. Like, I need that. I really need Dante. Dante, where are you? Dante, come here.
You know something else that I liked this week? When Kat was in her room and Leslie came in and she was like, girl, I still don't fuck with you. And Leslie's like, I repay my debts. She's like, I will collect. But before we collect, stop calling me Kitty Cat.
Right. Can you stop calling me Kitty Cat? She's like, I hate it. I love that she said it. She was like, oh, no. I'm going to collect on all of this. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Kevin. Me and you on the same page. Can we circle back around into the articulates? I still don't believe that Barbara is Leslie's mother.
We may get to it because remember, they're doing an album.
Yeah. Well, that's why I know they haven't forgotten about it. I just don't know what they're doing with it. I'm telling them what to do with it. Okay. Right. They're going to do the Articulates album once Anita is done with, all of her stuff dealing with the cancer. She's going to do this album and they're going to use Barbara's voice. So that's definitely going to bring, and I think that's how we're going to bring Dante out, because Dante probably has some sort of paperwork. He's giving very, very Gordy. He probably got some paperwork that can't nobody use Barbara's name and likeness without his permission. So that's probably going to bring him out the woodwork. You know what I'm saying? Leslie is going to be in the mix because, it's her mama. I know some of y'all don't believe that that's really her mama, but until they tell us different, that's her mama.
But you never said something so to Devon when he was there.
But, to me, they did all of the testing. Like, they did all of the testing. But some of y'all still don't believe that Kat is Ted's daughter, so
shout them over to Kat, Eva, thinking they twins, or thinking Eva is Nicole's. I want to
let me tell y'all something. It's a soap opera, so I ain't gonna never say never, but I've kind of let that go. I think we can
jump that ship.
Because again, it's fair for people to think that, because we did see that scene when it came to the DNA. Leslie did call somebody and was like, I need you to do me a favor. So it's reasonable to believe that maybe, but we're so far removed from that. Like, I don't know. Yeah. I think a lot of times with soap operas, they put storylines in their back pocket that if they want to circle back around, they can, but not necessarily. And again, y'all got to remember too, when we compare, and I say this to myself, when we compare Beyond the Gates to like a General Hospital or Young and the Restless, we're talking about well-established soap operas versus Beyond the Gates that didn't know that we were going to have more than one season. So that first season, I think they threw a lot of stuff at the wall and they weren't sure what they were going to circle back around to. So now that they know that they for certain have 4 seasons, now they can sort of take their time with stuff and they can sort of slow walk some things. And maybe they can circle back around to some stuff that they put out there that they weren't sure whether they were going to deal with. So I think like with the Leslie thing, I think they made, kind of like with Ted, I think they made with Bill, they made Leslie so evil at the beginning, so diabolical. They threw a lot of stuff out. And I think they're not making Leslie nicer. Leslie is still a bitch. Leslie still got a lot going on, but she's not like that criminal minded, like I'm willing to do anything, including unalive somebody to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not sure if Leslie was one of those characters that they knew they were going to keep. Leslie's not going anywhere. So I think they'll go through the process of arresting Leslie? Maybe. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't going nowhere.
They can make a prison. They can make a jail for her.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, she may go to jail, but like you said, we talked about like with Jason, she may go to jail. She may even go through a trial. But Leslie's not leaving the show. Like, she's not. So
they can, like how on GH they have Pentonville where people go to because I was thinking about this a few weeks ago, and I remembered, and I know how y'all feel about us getting off track, but yeah, but Alexis went to prison on GH, and they had a whole scene with her in prison, so it can happen.
Luke, who should be coming soon? KJ, what are you talking about?
Luke, the other son of Isaiah, and
oh yeah, why have we never met that boy?
Well, he lives in another state.
I thought he lived there.
No, he lives in another state.
Oh.
Because he doesn't work. Because remember, he's a police officer. He doesn't work for the.
But I thought that's okay. So he works somewhere else. Ted did take a DNA test. That's what I'm talking about when Leslie called and said she needed a favor. Ted took a DNA test, didn't he?
I can't remember.
He didn't. I thought okay, maybe I'm wrong. I thought he took a DNA test, and that's when we saw Leslie call and say, I need a favor. Because that's when we were like, oh, did she get the test rigged?
So Leslie called in that favor when Eva, got her DNA and Ted's DNA. That was Leslie calling in that favor.
So Eva got her DNA?
Yeah, so Eva gave her DNA, and remember Ted drank from a cup or something, and they tested it that way. So that was when Leslie called in their favor.
Okay, Eva stole that's what it was. Got it. So maybe she was calling in a favor because that's not how you right. Or just to do a DNA because that ain't how that works. Like that's not like people have to consent to a DNA test unless you're the police. You got a warrant. Like you can't just be picking up straws from people. Like I don't think that's okay. He didn't. Okay. I just don't. So anyway, I say all that to say I'm not going to say because again, I don't think that's a storyline they're going to go with. But it's a soap opera, so I never say never. Like I just when it comes to storylines and soap operas, baby, I ain't never saying never. I'm just gonna say I don't think so. You know what I mean? I think it's a done deal that Eva is Ted's daughter. But I know some of y'all are holding on that it's not. I know some of y'all are not. I mean, some of y'all are holding on to that. But I just don't think that's a storyline. Especially, and I think that's part of why they did what they did with this
liver
thing to try to dispel some of you all's some of these theories.
It ain't working.
No, it's not.
It ain't working.
It might have made it worse, child. It might have made it worse. I think
it did because it ain't working.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else this week that I missed? I think I got all of it, but anything else that y'all could think of that I missed? Okay. I know a lot of y'all don't think that. And listen, again, it's a soap opera, so I ain't gonna tell y'all wrong.
Yeah.
Maybe anything can happen, but I just don't personally think that's a thing. I think what about Haley? We already talked about Haley. What about Haley, baby? Lucky Charms. Frosted Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious. What about Haley? Because we talked about her. It ain't much there.
It really ain't.
And again, I need them to shit or get off the pot with Haley. Like, do something. Make this thing move.
She finally did something that she said.
This thing need to move. Nicole recognized that Eva's DNA matched certain genomes that Ted and Catherine share. So unless Leslie slept with Ted's brother, that's Ted's baby. I still don't think Kat and Eva are sisters. She just happened to be a match. Mm-hmm. If Eva was not Ted's child, then it would validate Kat and the writers hate Kat, so that wouldn't happen. Oh Lord, child. I believe that Eva is Nicole and Ted's. Okay. All right. I'm waiting for Lucky Charms to tell me what she want me to say, what she want to ask us about Haley. And then we're going to get ready to get out of here. After this, I'm immediately doing Heart and Hustle. So y'all, I do have the redirect on, but y'all can meet me over there for the Heart and Hustle review. What you got going on, JB? Because I'm gonna wait for Lucky Charms, but we could get ready to close out while you do that.
So I will be getting off of here and doing my pre-recorded video of Heart and Hustle. I got a busy night tonight. Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. The BET Awards is tonight.
Oh, okay.
BET Awards, Rhode Island, part two of the reunion, and Baddies. Oh, and Love Island. So I got a busy night, but everything won't be up tonight. But that's what we got coming up. Thank
Okay,
God.
Ted is Eva's child, but it's plausible that Leslie isn't the mother. But I'm only saying that because it's a soap, right? I mean, yeah, that's why I said that's why these are fun conversations because, like, it's a soap opera. They can do anything. Like, we don't know, and also remember they're 3 months ahead of us. Like all of these scenes, they filmed these scenes in February. You know, the whole cat and the hospital scene. So they're 4 months ahead of us. So the reality is, we're talking about stuff in real time, and they're already past this. So whatever they're doing now, right? So, but that's why I'm saying, hey, come back around to Dante. Y'all got time. Okay.
I got one question.
What's up?
Go. How did they rebuild the country club so quickly? Because a whole ass tree fell through the country club 2 weeks ago.
You know what?
And they haven't done it in the country club.
You know what? You are absolutely correct. Because Danny was having lunch. They were in the gym. You know what? See, I need y'all to do better. Oh my gosh. I just thought about that. Wow. I need y'all to do better.
Because that's what I was thinking the whole time.
Oh my gosh.
A tornado blew through here. Yeah, I don't care if it was the ballroom. That shit was tore up.
I don't care.
We still got to be realistic, y'all. If
they were still in the gym area, right? They were still remember the stairwell was tore up.
Thank you. That country club.
Oh my gosh, you're right. Like the country club could have been closed for at least a week, 2 weeks.
Because I mean, yeah, I get y'all.
It has literally been 2 days, y'all. Like they ain't even have enough time to clear the debris. The parking lot still got shit in it. Come on, y'all.
Y'all, it tore up if it tore people. If Bill and Haley are displaced and Leslie Shouse is tore to shreds,
right? How the country club open? You're right.
I get y'all are saying the ballroom was destroyed, but the ballroom is part of the country club. It's part of the country club.
I mean, and the thing is, they don't even like it. I could even see if we saw like construction people walking around, or like a certain. They'd be like, well, you know, we can't go to this part of the country club. Like at least make it look like something's happening.
Right. That's my thing. Make it look like it. But it is, the eating area is good, the gym is good. But again, y'all have to remember, a tree fell through a tree. If it was lucky, if it was big enough if it was bad enough to uproot a tree to go into a ballroom, you can't tell me that the gym and other places weren't affected. It might, and again, remember, everybody, like the hallways were messed up. Everybody was trapped.
And I think it doesn't help us as a viewer. I'm gonna speak for me. It doesn't help that the ballroom looks just like the dining room, and it's the same thing. Like it lets you out right in front of the bar. Like it looks like the exact same room. So I think that doesn't help for me. I understand that y'all are saying it's the ballroom, but the ballroom looked like the dining room.
It do. 100% like the ballroom. It looks the same.
I understand all of what y'all are saying. I get it. The country club is a big space, but I'm sorry. I still feel like we should at least see a construction crew. Like, again, the stairwell was destroyed. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It was a lot.
Cajun,
it just seemed like it just seemed like they should have at least had it. I mean, it's only been 2 days. I mean, we still talking about Martin's primary. It's literally been 2 days. I bet you if a tree fell through the school, it'd be closed more than 1 day.
Mm-hmm.
Right. The staff, ain't nobody get hurt. Like, come on. Anyway, it is what it is, but I think they could have done a better job. As far as I'm concerned, listen, y'all know what it is when I go out of town. Y'all just gotta give me time to get caught up. The good news is at least you don't have to worry about me going to work. So I can get caught up. We're getting ready to do Heart and Hustle Houston when we get off of here. You know, we got Real Housewives of Atlanta tonight. I'm going to try after Heart and Hustle Houston, depending on the time, I'm going to try to do I haven't watched anything else yet, so it won't be a review, but I may try to do a quick tribe meeting because baby, it's some stuff that's been going on we got to talk about. But and then the Real Housewives of Atlanta is tonight. I know I owe y'all a bunch of stuff, so just give me time. This is my birthday week. Hey, it's my birthday week. It's cancer season. It's cancer season. It's cancer season. Hey, okay. So y'all bear with me. Just keep your notifications on. I'm gonna try to get caught up. The funny thing is, probably by the time I get caught up, I'm be turning around to get ready to go back out of town. But it is what it is. So 2 trees fell in my yard, and house operations were closed for 4 weeks. Okay, shut up, Cajun.
Please do.
Anyway, with that being said, y'all, we out of here. Again, I have the redirect on, but meet me over at Heart and Hustle Houston, because baby, we got some things to talk about. Okay? Because last night's episode, I got some shit to say. What up, Cheryl? What up, girl? Huh?
It was a good episode.
It was.
I feel like it's going down the same road we went down last season with that. I don't want to misgender that person because I could have. Never mind. Shut up, JB. Shut up.
Okay, you've been hanging around T too long. Because I
was about to say something, but I said shut up. But yeah, I feel like we're getting that person again with this new girl, Ashley, because that one called for. And I'm gonna talk about it in my video. Labrina, I see you for who you are. That's all I gotta say about Labrina. I see Labrina. I liked her last season, but this season I'm not feeling her.
I'm not feeling her at all. And just when I thought I was going to try to move past it, you pull me right back.
Right. Because it wasn't that big of a deal.
I do have the redirect set up powerful. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But it is on. The redirect is on.
Cajun, go to hell. Because I caught myself before I said it, what I was going to say. Because I was definitely about to pull a T.
Right, that's what I said. I said you've been hanging around T too long.
I was definitely about to pull a T.
Been hanging around T too long. All right, y'all. Well, with that being said, keep your notifications on. Next week is JB's week. So we'll be at his house. I'm here until I leave on Monday. So we should be able to do. That's right. We don't have any this week. Duh. No, so y'all will see us in 2 weeks. I'll be back. I think I come back on the 13th. Hell, I don't know when I come back. I leave on the 6th. I leave on the 6th. I think I come back on the 13th. So I'll see y'all when I get back. We'll figure it out when I get back, child.
Yes, you get back 3 days before my birthday.
Ooh, hey.
So we'll figure it out.
All right, y'all. Well, I will talk to y'all on the other side. Mwah. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
See me over at Heart and Hustle Houston.